Hello, my name is Gabriella Zimmerman. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my diabetes experience, like my type 1 diabetes story, my whatever the fuck it is, diagnosis story, okay? Just work with me here, I'm a little tired. Anyways, my diabetes story started where, actually it started in this room here, that's now my room. Used to be our spare bedroom. So 3 years ago, 2018, this was like November 27th, and then the night of November 27th, 2018, and the morning of November 28th in 2018. So anyway, I was sick with, and we thought it was just a stomach bug, because it felt like just a stomach bug, like the flu, because diabetes acts like the flu, okay? And most people don't know that. They're just like, oh, you're sick, and I'm like, no, I have diabetes, people. Like, come on, grow up, people. Like, understand, seriously. I have a hard time already, so give me a break here, people. Seriously. You need to learn to understand this is fucking serious. Like, come on. Get your head make your brain understand this shit. Like, come on. So anyway, I was sick, and that night I told my mom to sleep with me. I'm like, Mom, please sleep with me. I don't feel good. Like, I do not feel good. And I have a cat, a black and white cat. Her name is Abby. She woke my mom up at 3:30 in the morning, okay? She woke her up at 3:30 in the morning because she knew something was wrong with me and I was not myself, because there's a fruity smell with type 1 diabetes, okay? And there's a fruity smell with type 1 diabetes, so, and I fell on the floor, okay? Like this floor here, I fell on the floor, and I was so out of it, okay? I was sick, and I was like, I'm swimming on the carpet, and that's what type 1 diabetes makes you do, because like when my blood sugar's so high or so low, you're so out of it, like, you're like, ugh. That's what low blood sugars do, and most people are like, oh, they're drunk. No, people, that's not a drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm a fucking type 1 diabetic. I have type 1 diabetes, and those are the symptoms of like lows and highs. So anyway, back to the story. So like I was like, I'm swimming, and I was so out of it, and she's like, why are you swimming? And my mom's like, you goddamn cat, it's 3:30 in the morning. She didn't know why my cat was waking her up, and then I went to the bathroom, okay, and I said I want to get in the bathtub, because every morning I like to get in the bathtub, just to, like, So my knees were like purple all the way down to my feet. My knees and feet were purple. And that's a sign of, like, that's type 1 diabetes too, but we didn't know that. We were scared. And my eyes were rolled all the way back out of my head, and I'm going, like, like, I was so out of it. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Like, seriously, type 1 diabetes makes you do that. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're just sick. And I'm like, no, I have type 1 diabetes. Like, come on, people. So then, I don't remember much of that day, because I woke up in the hospital bed, okay? So I'm sitting there, and I think my parents put me in a wheelchair, okay? I think I remember being wheeled in a wheelchair. And then I was in the hospital. I woke up and I'm like, where am I? Like, where am I? They're like, oh, you're in the hospital. I'm like, what? I'm like, why am I in the hospital? And I like just came out of like a diabetic coma for like 24 hours straight. Parents sat there, bawled their eyes out, where I was in a diabetic coma in the hospital bed. Like, seriously. I mean, I'm doing fantastic. Like, I'm such a pro, and nobody's going to bring me down. So you people better listen, okay? You're not going to bring me down or stand in my way, because I am awesome at type 1 diabetes. So you keep that in mind, people. You mind your own business, okay? Because I'm the boss of my business. So stay out of my way. But anyway, where was I? Sorry. Oh, I was in the hospital. And apparently, when the doctor told me I had type 1 diabetes, I looked at him and I was like, well, that just sucks. And with type 1 diabetes, there's a lot of constantly checking your blood sugar, peeing and drinking, like soda, water, coffee, all that stuff. Like, and there's stomach pain. Like, I get bad stomach pain. I get bad headaches. I get different kinds of stuff. Symptoms with type 1 diabetes. I have gas problems too. And I also had a big problem like 2 years ago. It was actually around like the same time. But it was in 2019 because everything happened 2018 and 2018 and then 2019. So all this shit happened like a bunch of like to me, of course, you know. But one thing you all should know about like me and type 1 diabetes is that like it's really hard, you know. But oh, I also got this little, here I'll show you. I got this little, oh, hold on. This little device on my arm called a Dexcom, okay? And what it does is most people do not understand because they're just stupid, okay? People are just stupid and don't understand. They just assume shit. This is my blood sugar. Come on, stupid thing. It's supposed to show you. I guess it can't really see it. Okay, my blood sugar is 152. Now, I also have to have my phone with me, okay? Because I can keep track of it on my phone. Because when I'm at work or wherever, my parents will follow me when I'm at work or wherever. And then we have this app called Sugar Mate on my phone, okay? This will like tell me predictions from when I'm like high or going low or when I'm dropping or whatever. Because like this morning I was like 300 something. That's a bad number. But anyways, this thing will call me until 8 in the morning, from 8 p.m. at night to 8 in the morning, every single day. It'll call me if my blood sugar is low. Now, it don't really call me for the highs unless it's like for an emergency. And then I also, wherever I go, I have to bring this big black thing. And I swear to God, whenever I'm carrying this, it feel like I'm carrying a fucking briefcase to work. And I keep all my medicine in here. I like my privacy. I don't like to tell people, oh, I'm doing my shot or whatever. Like, no, that's none of your business. This is my business, not your business. I'll give you a good look here. This is my diabetes case, my needles, alcohol pads, my long-acting, short-acting, and it's InPen. InPen is a really good. And then I got my glucose stuff and my meter. And then, so if I ever pass out at like work or anything, and I had a bad experience at Giant the one year, because I passed out and nobody cared to come check on me. So that's on you, people. Anyway, this is my nasal spray that gets shoved up my nose instead of injecting it into my skin for when I'm knocked out. This is the nasal spray. And it's really helpful for nasal use only. See, it says that right there. For nasal use. And And that's about it. I mean, I'll tell you that. I was trying to show you my my receiver. I think it's because it's so light in here you can't see it. But oh, and then I also in my room here, like I keep a bunch of stuff over here. And then I always have to bring like juice boxes and stuff. So this is like, and then I got cheese and I got Coke and stuff. And then I keep like extra stuff, supplies or whatever I need. Oh, and I also love to eat chocolate. I love chocolate, okay? And so that's my type 1 diabetes story. I hope you all enjoyed. I wanted to share my experience with you all. I hope you I love it. Love y'all. Have a nice day.